everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a delicious vegetable side dish that I like to call crispy broccoli. This is roasted broccoli that is seasoned with garlic and my homemade savory seasoned salt. So let's go see how this all comes together. We're gonna make the best crispy broccoli ever. Now, if you are a broccoli lover, you're already gonna love this anyway. But stop it. You like it when I roast the broccoli though. Everybody does. Now, I have been known to, for instance, I had a big vegetable tray for Molly's graduation party. And there was broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and celery left over. The cherry tomatoes we did not throw in, but I made a pork roast the following night, and I took all of the veggies except for the tomatoes off of the veggie tray, and I threw them in the pan with the pork roast. That broccoli and cauliflower was so delicious and flavorful, and I'm gonna make you some crispy roasted broccoli today, and it's super easy. Really 4 ingredients and a hot oven, and you're gonna have a side dish that everybody is gonna beg you for. I have a 2-pound bag of broccoli florets that I picked up in our last Sam's Club haul, and just wash it and make sure it's nice and dry. Those come pretty clean, so you just treat it accordingly. And then all we're gonna do is, I have about 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna toss that right on in there. A good helping of chopped garlic. I would say this is between 4 and 6 cloves. You put as much or as little in here as you like. And then I have my super savory salt. This is our crazy mixed up salt dupe. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to dress this with a good portion of that. And then get your hands in there. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to mix everything up. Make sure that everything gets coated with garlic and olive oil and salt. And you know what? This smells amazing already. This smells so good. Now you don't want this drowning in oil, so 1/4 cup is a good place to start. And if you feel like you want a little bit more, well then you can always drizzle it once you put it in the pan. But you're gonna be able to tell the broccoli is going to appear to be glossy. So you'll be able to know that all of these pieces have been coated with a good amount of olive oil. And there's no olive oil left in the bottom of this bowl, so you don't want that either. Now I have a sheet pan, and I just lined it with aluminum foil. You don't have to put the foil on it if you don't want to. That's entirely up to you. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. You're going to just go ahead and pop this broccoli on here in a single layer to the best of your ability. Now this 2-pound bag of broccoli florets is going to cover this sheet pan quite nicely. I am going to kind of put the florets fluffy side up, and we're going to roast these for about 20-25 minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to cook my dinner. So these are going to go in the oven, whoopsie, for about 25 minutes or thereabouts, until they're nicely browned and crispy on the edges. And we'll be back when these come out, and I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Well, there you have it. This just came out of the oven. It was in the oven for 25 minutes at 400 degrees, and at 20 minutes I checked it, and I just took the pan out and flipped it around, and I didn't stir the broccoli or anything. I wanted it to get this nice brown. Now I know it looks black, but it's not. It's brown, and it's perfect, and it's crispy, and it's delicious. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just get this into a serving bowl, and we'll be right back, and we'll give it a taste because I can't wait. And there you have it. As promised, I've brought you back to show you how we're gonna serve this. I really just scoop this into a serving bowl, and then everybody's gonna eat it. You think 2 pounds of broccoli is too much? I know. This is gonna be gone before you know it. In fact, I'll be surprised if people aren't already sneaking pieces of it before I actually serve dinner. We're just
even like it.
Rick even likes it, he says, right? Rick is not a huge fan of broccoli, but there is just something about the broccoli when you roast it. Cauliflower is the same way. It gets nice and tender, but it's tender crisp, and all of the flavor is just deepened and richened by putting it in the oven and roasting it with a little bit of olive oil. It just really is a spectacular way to cook broccoli, and it really is easy, okay? steaming sometimes can be a pain, and you know, I know a lot of people don't like to use the microwave because they feel like it ruins the nutrition of the food, but roasting in the oven is just a super way to do it. And if you've never tried it before, I hope that you do give it a try sometime soon, because I'm telling you, it's really amazing. So, do you want to try this? I mean, I know that you've already tasted it, but
I'll do it again.
I'll give you a little piece. And you can season this up any way you like. If you don't like as much garlic as I use, just leave it out. If you want, chop an onion up and throw that in there too, or instead of, maybe some shallots or some green onions would be nice. Whatever you prefer. If you're going to serve this as a side dish for an Asian meal, then give it a little bit of soy sauce in there, and it's going to take the place of that seasoning salt that we used, and it's going to be really, really amazing.
That's delicious.
It's so good, right? I mean, you could just eat that. And then tonight we're having some shells and white cheddar and a ham steak that I'm going to fry up. And that's dinner for a Friday night. Super easy and delicious, and we are ready to eat. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you found the video helpful, and I hope that you give this roasted crispy broccoli a try. If you're not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you liked the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you're already subscribed, please hit that notification bell button, because we don't want any of you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope that you'll give this roasted crispy broccoli a try, and I hope that you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.